Welcome back to the Luxury Channel, the martial art of luxury living. Today we're going to cover the 10 best ways to start making money in a developing country. There are two really good reasons to start a business here. Number one, there's not really much to do. And number two, starting a business in a developing country is easier than you think. All you have to do is create a dummy-proof business, a business that serves the basic needs of the people that are around you. Think necessities. Here at Luxury Kung Fu, we came up with 10 low-cost businesses that you should consider as a great place to start for aspiring entrepreneurs. Welcome to the Luxury Kung Fu channel, the art of luxury living. If you enjoy this video, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and we'll keep you updated on all the latest videos. Here we go. Number one, local transportation. Providing local transportation services is one of the most basic but profitable business ideas out there. The American dollar, for example, is stronger than most developing countries, so you should be able to source resources, equipment for a very affordable price. Do your homework, figure out what is needed, whether you're looking to rent a motorcycle, bike, rickshaw, or a boat. Make sure you got the right insurances in place and go for it. Number two, the recycling business. They say one man's trash is another man's treasure. The truth of the matter is, recyclable resources can prove cheaper than traditional things like concrete. All you need is a press and some initiative, and you too can make the Forbes 30 under 30 list, like Benishi Desai. Number three, the distribution business. Since population density is much higher in developing countries, the high demand for goods, including basic necessities and consumer products, are at an all-time high. And this demand even increases in remote areas where people have to walk miles. Distribution companies can fulfill this demand by providing a dependable and efficient method of delivering goods to the consumers who need them. Introduce yourself to an owner of a local store or supermarket and ask them if they're interested in working with you to provide these services. Could turn out to be a really good start. Number four, cash cropping or cash cropping farming. As you know, agriculture is the most important sector in the world, especially in third world countries. So the farming activity in many of these developing countries have a high demand for cash crops like coffee, cocoa, cotton, simply because of their daily use in every household. If you have a piece of land that can be used for growing and can specialize in making it profitable, selling to those local producers can turn out to be a very profitable venture. Number five, mobile phone repair. As you know, pretty much everybody owns a smartphone these days. iPhones are easy to repair, and there's a high demand for it, as you know. As a matter of fact, I was in the mall the other day, and they were asking $165 just to repair my cracked screen. The fact of the matter is, most people do prefer fixing their old devices because it's simply cheaper than buying a new one. If you have a budget, a lot of people in this industry will buy broken phones, fix them, and resell them for a profit. Just make sure you do your research. There's a lot of repair guys out there, and you don't want to be in a saturated market before you dive into that. Number six, water delivery. Seems pretty straightforward, right? Everybody needs water. But there's one thing that people lack in poor countries, and that's access to clean water. In some cases, people from remote counties have to walk miles just to get some. Instead of taking that long round trip to get water for people in the community, people can now get access to that water from your services. In areas like the sub-Saharan, nearly 1/4 of the population in Africa don't have access to safe drinking water. Many of them have limited access to water for basic sanitation and hygiene purposes. So demand is quite high, and most people that are interested in helping this situation start a nonprofit. Your water delivery service could be the stopgap between what NGOs are able to provide in terms of digging wells and what you can make available to consumers in that area right now. Number seven, handicrafts. For those of you that have a flair for the creative and want to expose the beauty of the community that you are currently living in, making jewelry or art, anything that reflects the community that you live in that is appealing to a consumer is a plus. Doing what you love always feels good, and if other people love it too, it's a win-win situation. Study the culture, know what's repeatable, and dive in. Number eight, home cleaning services. Here's something very simple but effective and very much needed. So don't be a jack of all trades here. Find your niche, something that you can specialize in. Here's a couple of examples. pool cleaning, aquarium cleaning, gutters, landscaping, maid service, cooking. If you're able to identify and target businesses that require those services, you'll have no trouble constantly finding new clients. Number 9, if your food's really that good, street food stalls is your lane. If you've never been to Asia and seen the notorious street food scene, Google Anthony Bourdain. Tourists are dying to visit and explore the diversity of all the different types of flavors that are available in these remote situations. So be unique and come up with a recipe and brand that stands out from the rest. Focus on becoming a great destination spot for tourists by being convenient for your local patrons. Food stalls typically have low overhead costs and they don't require a lot of space or expensive equipment to get them started. Just make low price point food and make a profit, even when there's low sales. Just remember, cleanliness is next to godliness. Run a tight ship. And last but not least, everybody needs a barber. And this is gonna round out our list at number 10. The demand for hair care and barbering services will always be there. You can also start with very low overhead by starting out of your own home. Then maybe you might want to expand and open up a different property and set up a barbershop. It's a great business, and if you can create some culture and brand around your shop, you can scale that business. You'll go big in no time. Success is just around the corner. Here's a word to keep you focused on your next task. The word is Kung Fu. The definition, pursuit of perfection in everything that you do. If you found this video useful, give us a like. Feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and we'll keep you updated on the next video. Look forward to seeing you soon on the Luxury Kung Fu channel.